10 cedis in his pocket. On a whim, he marched to the market, bought a 10-cedi crate of tomatoes, and walked door to door through the community, selling them at a markup. By the end of the day, he had converted his 10 cedis into 20. The next day, he repeated the process, and then the next, and the day after that. By the end of 1 week, he had 100 cedis. He started going to the market earlier and selling more tomatoes each day than the last. Soon, he bought a barrow. Later, he bought a truck. And before long, he had a fleet of delivery vehicles. 5 years on, the man was the owner of the biggest food distribution company in the region. He was a pillar of society, a philanthropist, and a supporter of many worthy causes. The local newspaper decided to write an article about him. The journalist came to his office for the interview. After a long conversation covering all his triumphs over adversity, the duly impressed journalist then asked him which university he attended. "I don't have a degree," the man said, with no shame whatsoever. "Wow!" the wild-eyed journalist exclaimed. "Can you imagine what you would have achieved if you had had a degree?" The man smiled at the journalist and said, "Yes, I would be an office boy." 3 lessons from this, my dear friend. First, when one door closes, keep knocking until another opens. Second, when you start something, stick with it. Progress can be slow and discouraging. The journey to success is not like a plane's journey around the world. It's more like the Earth's journey around the sun. And finally, when people place obstacles in your way to make you last in a category, create your own category and be first in it. My name is Kojo Yankson, and I know you're qualified for success. Don't let anyone tell you you're not. Good morning, Ghana.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run.